Hey guys, Bradley here from AnimeSpaceship, and this is the episode review for My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 2. This was a good episode, guys, so let's get right into it. First, we start off with the villain Tomura Shigaraki, talking to Kurogiri and Giran, a villain from the Union. They are talking about having people on standby. We don't know what it means yet, but it probably means that they have something planned. Then Kurogiri apologizes to Giran. He says for asking for something so unreasonable on such a short notice. Then Giran responds by telling Shigaraki that the reason the union accepted the unreasonable request was because they have high hopes for him. Then Shigaraki responds to Giran, telling him, "No worries, after I'm done, you'll have so much work that you don't even know what to do with it." And then Giran leaves. The last thing Shigaraki says is the pieces and prey have arrived at the destination. It's time to start the games. Now, I have a theory about this. They were talking about having a team assembled or something delivered. They said like they were formed on a short notice, but they were still high quality. I don't know, but that sounds like a team of villains. Like they're planning to do something with a team of villains. And my best guess is it has something to do with the summer training camp vacation thing. Then on the next scene, we see a racer talking to his class about the summer training camp they will all be attending to. Midoriya and Urakara have their moment, which in it both of their faces turn red. Then we see Nito and Momona have this funny scene where he's talking down in Class B, where Itsuka Kendo ends it by hitting him behind his neck and making him unconscious. After that, Class A and Class B talk to each other, they tell each other, "Have a great summer vacation, I hope the training camp goes well for you," and then they go off their separate ways in different buses. After that, we see the bus stopping at a random location and every student getting out of the bus and them asking, "Where are we? What are we doing here?" They look around, but Class B is nowhere in sight. After that, they introduce us to the pro hero team, Wild Pussycat. After that, they show them where they are going to stay for the summer, at the foot of the mountain. It takes them a while to realize the reason they stopped there was so they can walk all the way or run all the way down there. As soon as they realize that, they try to run back to the bus, but one of the Pussycat heroes uses their abilities to push them down the cliff and tells them that if they want to get to their destination, they need to go past the Beast Forest. But the forest doesn't actually have beasts in it. It's just one of the heroes using their abilities to make beasts with clay, or like, I don't know, I think it's earth or clay. It's like malleable. And that's the reason why Pixie Bob's quirk didn't work, because it's not a real animal or a real beast. It's made out of earth, and it's being controlled by one of the heroes. First off, we see Midoriya saving one of his fellow classmates, and then all the top from the class, the top students from the class, destroying the one beast. I'm talking about Deku, Kachan, the engine guy, I don't remember his name right now, and Todoroki. After that scene, we see the whole class participating and helping each other fighting the beast. Like they're building like teamwork. They use their abilities like slow them down. One of them destroys it. One of them is the distraction. So as you can see, their teamwork is pretty good. And then we cut off to see them finally arriving at the campsite. At the beginning, they say it was like 9:30, but the looks of it seems like it's around like 6, 7, or 5 right now, so it's been a few hours. And then they complain and tell them, "I thought you guys said it would take 1 hour," and the Pussycat hero said it would take 3 hours for us, not you guys. And she even tells them like, "I thought you guys would take longer. Well, you guys are faster than I thought." And then she points up to 4 heroes: Midoriya, Kachan, Todoroki, and Engine Guy. And he tells them he wants to choose between them. And then they make a joke about like she's at the age where people get married, so they make a joke like she's old. And then she gets pissed and she grabs Deku's head and tells him, "Old what? I'm 18." And that's the funny scene. That's one of the funniest scenes. Midoriya points out the random kid in the corner and asks, "Whose kid is that?" Walks up to him and tries to say hello, and the kid just punches him in the balls. Just punches him. And just walks away and tells him, I'm not trying to be a friend with somebody who thinks about becoming a hero." So he doesn't like heroes for some reason, I guess. I'm hoping that they show, like, they tell us his backstory or explain his reason for hatred of heroes. And then you can see the entirety of Class A eating together, having food, rice, multiple Japanese cuisines or food. And after all them have eaten and filled up their belly, it's time to go to the onsen, the how do you call it? The hot springs. And then we see Minoru Mineta just standing at the wall. There's like a giant wall separating the females and the males onsens, and just like zoning in, talking like weird, saying like these walls are meant to be crossed over. And then Tinya tells him that it's disrespectful and you shouldn't do that, but he just zones them out in this funny scene where his face just turns blank. And so I was laughing so hard, and then he starts crossing it. He gets all the way to the top, and then there's this weird kid, the mysterious kid, I think his name is Kota. He just pushes him off and tells him, before you want to be a hero, try being a decent human being. And it makes him fall. And then the females tell him, thank you, Kota, for protecting us. And then he looks back, gets shocked, and falls down. And then when he's falling, Midoriya jumps and catches him mid-air. And then he takes him to this room to like, I think it's like that's the medical room. And he just puts him down, and they tell him there's nothing wrong. He didn't have no fall damage. He just got shocked of the fall and then became unconscious. And then Midoriya asks them, the Pussycat team, the veteran Pussycat team, does he hate heroes? He thinks badly of heroes, doesn't he? And then they explain his backstory. Both of his parents were heroes, and they died protecting civilians. And as a kid, both your parents dying, and people keep calling them great. Because what they did, he didn't understand it, so that's why he grew up to hate heroes. Because his world revolved around his parents who are now gone because they were heroes. And you can notice that this shocked or like hit Midoriya because he had a flashback of a villain telling him that. And then Midoriya remembers the scene with Shigaraki tells him that All Might is a hero that could save everybody. Everybody, he never left somebody unsaved. And then we go back to Eraser talking to his class and telling Boku what to do. The same test they did when there was like the initiation. Damn, Bradley. Where he had to throw a ball as long as he could. I think the first time he got 705 point something meters, and he does it again, and he gets 709.6 meters. And he's like, huh? It's less than I thought because. Before Chewy, they said like in 3 months a lot has happened, so they would think like their quirk got stronger or anything. But then Eraser explains to them that their skills have gotten better, their stamina and a few other things, but their quirks haven't been worked on. So this summer camp is to work on their quirks and make them stronger. Then he grabs this creepy ass smile and tells them, this training will be so hard you'll feel like dying. Then he mocks them by saying, but try not to actually die. And that's the end of the episode. Overall, I think this was a good episode. It wasn't like an action-based episode. It was more of like a chill comedy episode. They had a lot of funny scenes. And overall, it was a good episode. If I had to rate this episode, let me think. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Again, that's not bad, but I want a little bit more action. They did give us a few glimpses of action scenes, but it was not enough. We need more. Well, guys, this was Bradley Cole from AnimeSpaceship. See you guys next time. Peace.